Szanowni Państwo, za chwilę do zwiedzania zabytkowej kopalni soli oraz podziemnej ekspozycji Muzeum Krakowskim wejdzie grupa turystów indywidualnych z przewodnikiem
Seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. May change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just with another season. Not for them, just a time, just with another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for them, just a time, just like another season. The seasons turn and change just like your
Ito na
mind.
guys, pupunta na kami ng underground.
Like the sun gives into the moon, into the
Anong
night.
maganda?
Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season.
So guys, we have
Season
41. Wow, look at the 49. Here, the 50.
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the
This
sea,
one, the
into
most tallest
the
tallest
blue.
spot here in Poland.
May change but in a cycle that I can't
Final
lose.
step.
Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just then, could never seize it. Not for long distance, just when could never seize it. You came into my life just then, could never seize it. Not for long distance, just when could never seize it. Come my way this season.
To get to the salt mine, we took main shaft. Throughout history, there were 26 main shafts. Now there are only 6 of them. Apart, they were used to transport salt to the top. But apart from main shafts, there are small shafts here, like this one in front of you. I mean, holes in the ground. They never go to the top. 180 of them. They connect levels, and they were used to transport salt up from the lower parts of the mine. This one, for example, is only 70 meters. And please look carefully at this object. One thing more, as you can see on the tourist road where we are now, there will be pairs of doors, and I'm not allowed to open the second door till the first one isn't closed, because doors are a part of ventilation system. So that's why I have to wait for the last person.
Il n'est pas avec Christmas with you, finalement.
Okay, so I will repeat that everything here started in the 13th century. However, we have started in the 17th century part of the mine, and we'll see newer parts because the older parts are not available for tourists, are too dangerous. And the lady asked if the wood here is original. Not. It was replaced. It's replacing by our miners from time to time. On the tourist road, there is only one place with original wood from the 17th century. Today we will be surrounded by wooden constructions, a lot of them. In Polish we call them kaszt. They are here to keep the ceiling. And please remember that Wieliczka town and about 20,000 people now live exactly above the town. Yes, and so we are not outside the town, absolutely not. Just we will be in the middle of town, or under town. And it happened a few times throughout the history that sometimes holes appeared on the surface, sometimes trees disappeared down, sometimes even building because something collapsed here. So that's why safety is the priority here, priority of the march. Okay, this way.
Це слова, они держат цвоты, да, чтобы они не падали под землю. То есть выдолбили, а поэтому если эти дрова, то это You will be a billionaire.
Okay, so I will repeat that today I will be like your guardian angel. I start with 30, I have to finish with 30 people. Okay, I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you know in 1978 Wieliczka was put on the first UNESCO list with 11 other places. By the way, now there are more than 1,000 places, interesting places all over the world on the list. We have original machines here, and today we'll see a few of them. This one was typical here, hand crossed. It was operated by 4 miners going around, and with this machine they transported up to 400 kilograms. Usually salt was transported up. At the same time, something was always transported down.
Kinakabahan natin yung mga view eh.
Tapos ng klase. Yun yung ini-enjoy mo.
Chill lang. Yun. So this there. Kami nakita ko nga si focus siya.
Kaya dyan si Kanto. Hindi nagsasabing ganito.
Puting na. Puting na yun. May kulay na rin ito.
Chamber, so the miners were digging, making corridors with pickaxes, and here we are, they found salt block. People think that only wine lines are salt. Absolutely not. Wieliczka salt is gray, not white, gray. So we are surrounded by salt. If you don't believe me, just lick the walls and see how brave. Be careful here, we have some concrete, but it's salt. It consists of 95, 96% salt, plus magnesium, potassium, even mud. Things which change the color. And it has been table salt.
Yung isa tinikman. Ito isinubo niya sa daliri. Tinikman niya. Tingnan yung texture niya.
It's not taste.
Tikman yung daliri yung blaze.
Eating never eaten pattern like this. It's taste of
Rock ko niya na.
Parang may bahay dito.
Ganda.
So I will inside salt block. Salt was taken from here. Each chamber most chambers here has its name. This one is dedicated to Nicholas Copernicus. Of course, he was a miner. He was a well-known Polish astronomer. And in 1973, it was his 500th birthday anniversary, so the name of the chamber and the statue carved in salt was a kind of birthday gift for him. Today we'll see statues carved in salt by miners. The author puppet, what is called puppet. He was miner and artist at the same time. You are kindly requested not to touch our salt touches. When you look up, you can see metal objects, little metal objects in the ceiling. This is the modern way of protecting empty spaces. These are heads of long rods inserted into rock, up to 13 meters, something called anchors, like ship anchors. They're here to keep the ceiling, and today we will see just hundreds of them. Okay, this way. Miner is the author. Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard about Kinga? Kinga or Kunegunda? It's the same person, different name, but the same person. Yes? No. No? Shame on you. I mean, because Saint Kinga of Kunegunda, she was a real person. Same patron of Miliczka salt mine, town salt mine. Everybody knows her. The lady in the middle is Kinga. She was the daughter of Hungarian king, Vlad IV, and arrived to Poland in the 13th century to death.
To Poland, I thought, while looking at a salt mine that my father gave me as a wedding gift. I left my homeland for Krakow, where I was to marry Prince Bolesław. My father, the King of Hungary, wanted to give me gold and jewels, but I asked him for salt. They have no salt in Poland, I explained to my father, and thus I was given an entire salt mine and a dozen miners. What was I supposed to do with the gift? Suddenly, a strange thought occurred to me. I came to the mine shaft, took off my engagement ring, and threw it into the mine. When we arrived to Poland, I asked the miners to look for salt. They came back a few days later. The oldest of them approached me. He held a small lump of salt in one hand and my engagement ring in the other.
So that's the legend. The truth was a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you will see something that looks like a popcorn or cauliflower on the walls, it means that there is a leakage here. So sweet water is getting to the mine, dissolving salt, and this is you may try, don't leave the orange cell of the
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break
across the line. You got me, and I got you, and we got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half, just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I. It's you and It's you and I.
Once concentration down this
Sicher?